Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a reading for Scorpio for March 16th through the 31st, 2020. I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. These readings may or may not resonate. To my subscribers, welcome back, and to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Somebody out there might find them entertaining. So yeah, on this channel, we like to send out the energies of true love, happy, friendly, and loving, calm and cheerful, right? That's right. It's like, right? But yeah, that's how we like to do. All right, and it's so crazy because I chose a totally different mix. It's a 90s mix still. And this song started out with the extra extra today, which is crazy. So this song was possibly meant for the first reading of the day, which is Scorpio, from March 16th to the 31st. Interesting, right? I also want to add that I'm opening up readings for April. I'm only doing 10 per month, so get your order in, okay? You can find information on that below. I got a lot going on, so that's all I'm going to offer for right now, okay? Yeah, Scorpio, March 16th through the 31st, 2020, right? So let's go ahead and get started with that. See what's going on for Scorpio. Oh, before I get started, I got 3 stones there, right? So yeah, I want you to think about a question, and at the end of the reading, I will reveal the answer to the question. So you can have 1 question, you can have 2 questions, or you can have 3 questions. But either way, I'll be reading those answers at the end. Okay? So you got plenty of time to choose a stone or stones. All right, so these are pre-shuffled. Let's go ahead and find the general energy for today for Scorpio, March 16th through the 31st, 2020. All right, general energy for Scorpio is judgment. Scorpio, are you going through some sort of judgment right now, or you are judging someone, or somebody is judging you? All right, what's going on here? Let's go ahead and find out. All right, so we do have this for Scorpio, March 16th through the 31st, 2020. What is the first 4 cards for Scorpio, March 16th through the 31st, 2020? So the first 3 cards out are, whoa, I didn't see those, so I'm going to put them back, okay? The first 3 cards out are, we have the 10 of Cups. So you could be in the 10 of Cups energy, right? You could be married, happy family, happy home, everything, right? Couple kids. All right, happy. And we have a 7 of Coins. You are waiting for something to happen. Maybe you're waiting for this 10 of Cups energy to come around. 8 of Coins, yeah, you're working on your pentacles right now. You're watching your seeds grow, and it might be in regards to this 10 of Cups. Wow, very nice. Okay, so you're placing judgment on a situation that's in regards to this 10 of Cups situation. You planted some seeds, trying to watch them grow, but until they do, you're just going to work on your money because you don't really, you're not clear about everything yet, right? That's why judgment has to be made. So right now, there's just a phase of kind of looking things over, right? So let's get to the next 3 cards. Next 3 cards are Ace of Coins, wanting to start something brand new somewhere and have that 10 of Cups, right? Because you are in love with somebody. You planted some seeds of intention. You're wanting those seeds to grow with a lover, right? And you're working on trying to take a leap of faith with that individual, right? You're working on it. Doesn't mean you've actually done it. Or you could have. You could be at different stages. Everybody's at a different stage in their life, right? So maybe that's what's going on here, right? What is the next 3 cards for Scorpio for March 16th through the 31st, 2020? All right, so this is for Scorpio, March 16th through the 31st, 2020. The next 3 cards out are Princess of Wands. Okay, so you could be dealing with a younger person, fire sign, Or you could be receiving a message of passion, premature, immature message, right? Right? And yeah, and it's in regards to starting new and having a family and all that stuff. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, so you are watching these seeds grow in regards to this lover, right? But I do also see that the Wheel of Fortune is turning. Now, is it turning in your favor or not? You know, this is somebody who might be younger than you, or you might be younger than them. All right. Yeah, what's the last card? The Hierophant. Okay, and the Hierophant represents, you know, marriage, institution, spiritual wisdom. You know, like you could be going into business with somebody, or you could be, you know, falling in love with somebody and wanting something more committed. All right, you could be having new friendships, right? New business ventures, right? So you're trying to judge how you're going to work on this new journey, right? This fool's journey, because you want the Ten of Cups with a partner, a lover. This, and there's going to be communication coming in, premature, immature communications of passion to that lover or from that lover to let's work on this, right? Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like to me here. So somebody needs to make a choice, right? Let's find out what's next here, okay? So we need 3 more cards for Scorpio for March 16th through the 31st, 2020. What's going on for March 16th through the 31st, 2020 for Scorpio? Next cards out are 4 of Wands. There it is, right? Somebody wants to have a 10 of Cups energy with somebody, right? Union, right? They want to move towards that person that they have planted those seeds of intention to, right? Is that you? Is that what you want to do, Scorpio? You want to give your cup of love to someone, but you're working on things right now. You're working on how this is going to work out, right? You're working on the details, right, of the situation. Trying to come up with the most proper right way to do this, right? Because you're possibly not dealing with just any old person here, right? Whoa, I didn't see what that card was, but it looked like a court card. But let's keep going. So the next cards out for Scorpio are Queen of Wands. Okay, so Scorpio, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Queen of Wands, right? Wanting to have union with this person, have the Ten of Cups with them, right? Wanting to start a new financial secure future for yourself, right? But there was some deception involved with this, right? With this lover. There was a lot of deception here. And you might have kept this lover all up in their head, you know, not able to sleep at night because of deceptions or competition or something like that, right? Competition, yeah, that's what it was. It was competition. You were putting this person in you know, situations that involve competition, possibly competition for your heart, you know, or you like people to be fighting over you or something like that, right? Well, you know, Scorpio, people like to be fought for too, not just you. And if it's always just you, you can guarantee that somebody will come around that you will like, and that person will not fight for you, right? They may have in the past, but if you keep that energy up, it gets old, trust. So the next cards out for Scorpio are 10 of Wands, right? So the message that's coming in is premature, immature communication, but it is a burden, and that's why, you know, this came in because of some burden that came about in regards to this Queen of Wands and a new start, and, you know, having union or marriage or happy family, happy home, right? Somebody was stabbed in the back, and the Wheel of Fortune is going to go towards this Ten of Cups energy. After somebody possibly reveals something about someone, right? About giving to two, about being deceptive when it comes to love, and about the Wheel of Fortune and moving forward with this Ten of Cups, right? Look at that. 8 of Pentacles, right? So somebody, you know, Eight of Pentacles is up here too, you guys. Somebody is definitely working on wanting to get some marriage going, some kind of union, some kind of, you know, some kind of institution, you know, joining something somewhere, somehow, you know. Now, this person dealing with his lover or her lover, you, maybe you, Scorpio, right? I do see here that if you are dealing with somebody, you want union with them. You want that 10 of Cups, right? And this is with your lover. But you put them in a situation where they had to compete for you, right? That's what I'm feeling like. And they were competing because you were giving to two. You were giving to everyone else, right? But they're wanting to work on this with you and possibly work on a marriage with you, right? Or getting together with you. You know, the only problem is, you know, there was a burden that was involved here, and it was whatever message was relayed was premature, right? And because of this competition that your partner had to deal with, it you know, they're working on seeing how they can share their emotions, or whether or not you're going to share their emotions with them, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting right here. Okay, so let's get this next set of cards. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. This is for March 16th through the 31st. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, you guys, so people get to view these videos. You know, somebody out there might need it. Yeah, so what's up with this Judgment card here? Let me look at this Judgment card and what else. Yeah, so Scorpio, your lover's going to be judging you based on how you come towards them, I think, because I think they have walked away, and you need to step up because they actually think that you just don't want them, and that's why they let it go. Why hang on to someone who doesn't want them, right? So that's apparently what's going on here. This is why if you're waiting for someone to reach out for you, they're not going to, because they feel that you basically don't want them. So they let you go. Why hang on, right? So if you're trying to play silent treatment, hoping that they're going to contact, it's not going to happen. They let you go because you gave them the impression that you did not want them. And they feel like it's over, it's done. And it's all because of what you said. So the next three cards that we have out are the Tower. Yeah, see? I'm telling you guys. Something was said and a relationship ended. It absolutely ended. Okay, if you're thinking that it didn't end, it did. And it ended because you said something. You know, you didn't tell them actually that you were hanging on to this. You didn't tell them that. You brought some other thing to the situation. You talked about other seeds that were planted, and they weren't planted with that individual, right? 10 of Wands. So they feel that you're a burden. Why would anyone hang on to someone who says that they don't want to have a relationship or want to work on anything? You know, like that's like a breakup, right? Kind of. I mean, I think so. So Scorpio, if you said you didn't want to work on relationships with somebody, that's like you breaking up with them. And so I don't see how you're going to want to work something out with somebody and have marriage with them when you actually were the one who, you know, cut them loose. It's not their fault, and you're waiting for them to contact you? No, no, Scorpio, no. You already told them to take a hike, basically. You already gave them a quick, swift kick to the balls. So they're done. That's why they walked away, and that's why they're starting a new life without you, because you basically said you don't want them, and that's it. So they're like, okay, I guess we're done then, because there's no use hanging on, right? That's right. So then an ending came to you and your lover. Straight up right there. Bam. Right? And you want victory in this situation, even though there was some deception, but how are you going to do that? You're the one, you know, and you left this person sad. You got to come in with the truth now. Now you got to come in with the truth. Because whatever you said to them before, you gave them the impression that it was over and done forever, finished, that you don't want to work with them, you don't want to deal with them, they're too much of a burden. You gave them that impression. So who are they to stand in your way from happiness if all they're doing is causing you burdens? And that's what you made it sound like. That's exactly how you made it sound. So now, Scorpio, you're lacking, you're without, you feel sad, you lost this individual. And you thought it was you were still hanging on, but you're not, because you finally came to, they got their closure from you. They got their closure, and that was basically a swift kick in the nuts. You don't want them anymore. You don't want to work on it, anything with them. So they're moved on, right? They know their worth, so, you know, why hang out with somebody who doesn't want them, right? So the next three cards are Eight of Pentacles. So now somebody's wanting to work on this burden that they caused a problem with their lover, right? But, I mean, it's not going to happen magically. It's not going to happen through the air. You got to take a step forward, right? And now what? Now you want to step on that Wheel of Fortune, how a Ten of Cups, and share your emotions? How are you going to do that? How are you going to win in this situation, Scorpio? An end came to a situation because of you. Knight of Cups, you're going to come in with some sort of, you know, there you are, Knight of Cups, come in with some sort of emotion. Judgment was placed on you already, Scorpio, because you ended a situation by, I mean, you may think that they ended it, but it was you in actuality, because you're the one that said that you didn't want to put in any effort. And I don't know if those were the right words you wanted to say, but the way that came out is, I don't want a relationship with you anymore, and I don't want to put in any work because you're not worth it. That's basically what you said. And if that's not what you meant, well, I guess you better brush up on your English skills, because that's how this person took it. This person took it as if you don't want them anymore. They're not good enough for you to put in any work towards. So they're like, all right, we'll go then. You know, I just want you out now. Leave. And that's what happened. If you're wondering, wow, what happened? It's because of that. That's what happened. All right. And if that's not what you meant when you were talking to them, then you got a lot of explaining to do, because they are under the impression that you just don't want them. They're not worth the fight. And, you know, sayonara. Swift kick in the balls on the way out, right? So that's what happened. All right. So let's go ahead and find out. Well, let me see what else is going on here. All right. Yeah, no, I mean, that's all I got for you guys. I can't make it any, you know, any better than that. I can't make anything happy here, because of, you know, well, you know, come in with that message, Scorpio. Maybe you can come in with a message and speak your truth, and be honest, because you've actually caused the ending. You are the one that caused this ending, not this person. You are the one. Your words were not clear, and that's what happened here. Your communication skills were off. You didn't say, I mean, I don't know what you said exactly, but it's over. It's over. Somebody's just going to go ahead and work on their own pentacles now, because they put an end to this lover situation between you and them, because it was too much of a burden. It was too much of a burden, and whatever you said was premature. It was premature, immature communication. So let's go ahead and find out. Let me get two cards for Scorpio. This is the Isis Oracle, you guys. So let me go ahead and get two cards. I'm just going to pick one first, okay? So the first card for Scorpio is Soul Retrieval. Look at this person. Look at this picture. It's very nice. Yeah. I just caught those words. Life will never be the same. It won't. Not with what you've put this person through. It will not be the same. And maybe it's beneficial if you both moved on, no matter how much love there is here, because there will always be remembrance of the past. And if there's no good communication here, then it's not going to work out. If you can't be a good communicator, Scorpio, or they can't be a good communicator with you, it will never work out. If you don't want to stay and listen, if you don't want to stay and deal with the harsh realities of life, you know, maybe there's a little spat you want to talk about with your partner, but you just up and leave, it's never going to work out. And if you're doing that, or they're doing that to you, it's a recipe for failure. You got to be able to work things out. You got to be able to work on stuff if you want stuff to work, right? Nothing is free. You always got to put in hard work. Whether it's your time, your effort, or your heart, you know? So the next card I have out for Scorpio is Life Restored. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at that picture. Life Restored. Is that a scarab, you guys? Or is that a bee? Because you know what? Looks like a mixture of a scarab and a bee, but I think it's a scarab. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and find out what those cards say in regards to the reading for Scorpio today. Soul Retrieval. Isis Healing Goddess now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power, so be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. So this is over, and there's a time for you to start to heal yourself, Scorpio. You know, I will say, you know, if the universe wants you with this person, Scorpio, the universe will do it, right? They will do it by either making you guys meet accidentally in the future, or they will give you the strength enough to step forward towards this person and speak your truth, right? Because, you know, you basically ended it with them, like for good. So that's basically what seems to be happening here, right? Okay. So, yeah, and obviously that's a message that Spirit wanted me to have you hear because the music turned off. All right. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on here. Life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Holy shit, you guys. You know what? Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Life restored. So whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. So, Scorpio, let me read the rest. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Holy crap. Holy shitballs. Okay, so look. So Spirit is giving you another chance in this situation. Maybe all is not lost. All right? Because even though this tower came down, you friggin' loved somebody. Even though this person seemed to be a big old burden to you because of just the way they were, the universe is going to grant you another try, right? You are being revived, renewed, right? Giving you a second chance, but you have to make the right moves here, all right? You can't just be willy-nilly about shit. You have to communicate, and you have to get things, you got to get things out on the damn table, okay? You can't have everybody guessing what you're thinking, all right? And they can't do that to you either, all right? We have the Lovers, like, twice. We have the Two of Cups twice. So there's a lot of love here, and somebody is just not letting go. They want victory when it comes to this person they love, right? They want to move forward on the Wheel of Fortune, that Ten of Cups energy, with the person they love, right? Jeez, you guys. So that's what's happening. Is this what you want to do? You want to move forward with this person that you love? Well, you got to communicate, Scorpio. You can't just be silent. And because when you're silent, people are just judging you. That's where judgment comes in. Okay, he's silent. He doesn't want to talk to me. That means that I'm out of his life for good, right? That's basically what that means. or her life. She won't talk to me. She doesn't want to communicate. She just wants to disappear. Okay, bye. That means that I'm done with you. I don't want you anymore. And that's how it is, you know. Yeah, before the night is over. Maybe somebody's going to come to another person. Maybe Scorpio, maybe you're going to step forward to another person, or somebody's going to step forward to you before the night is over. And tell you the truth. Who knows? Tonight, tomorrow night, or some night during the 16th and the 31st of March, right? Before the night is over, somebody is going to do that one of these nights and come in and tell you the truth, or the universe is going to give you the strength to come in and step forward to somebody finally, instead of somebody always, you know, you wanting somebody to always come after you, or you know, you don't ever want to put in effort or try. You figure, okay, that person doesn't like me, then they're mad at me, then forget them, they're done. You know, that's not the way you do things. It's really not. It has to be a two-way street. Y'all got to work together, right? And if you're not going to do that, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. And you know what? Relationships are so friggin' easy. The only thing that makes them hard is when people are dishonest or don't want to communicate. That's it. That's it. Dishonest and no communication. If you got that in your relationship, it's over. It's over. You know, because otherwise you just say what you feel, mean what you say. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's in your life or whatever, whatnot, because you got that one special person that's always going to be there no matter what. So you don't give a shit what anybody thinks about you and your person, right? Because your person's going to be there forever, not everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Your person is going to be there to back you up no matter what, not everyone else. Have you ever noticed, like, you might be a person who helps a lot of people, Scorpio, and you bend over backwards to help them, but then you turn around when you need that help, ain't nobody there to help you? Yeah, that's a harsh reality right there. That's truth. Ain't nobody around to help us when we're down. None of us. Right? Even in some cases, family won't even help pick you up. And that's fucked up. Especially when you might have put your neck out for some of your family members and they didn't do shit for you. Except possibly get you in trouble, right? There's a message for somebody right there. Right? Okay, Scorpio, so remember, I have those stones right there, so we still have a chance to find out some answers to your questions. So if you have 3 questions, I have 3 answers. If you have 2 questions, I have 2 answers. Or if you have 1 question, I have 1 answer. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start out with this first stone here. If you have a question to this stone, we have the buffalo skull, sacredness and reverence for life. Okay, so now you may be holding something sacred to your heart. You have decided upon something and you are going to keep sacred to that. You're not going to veer away from it because you have a new reverence for life, right? You have a new outlook on life. You have a new respect for life, right? Let's see what the answer to your question is, okay? We have the sign of Capricorn and we have the 2 of Pentacles. And your answer is maybe, right? Maybe you're asking if somebody is juggling someone or if someone has a boyfriend or girlfriend and it's saying maybe. But, you know, you could be a Capricorn or dealing with or have Capricorn in your chart or be dealing with a Capricorn, right? But there is some juggling going on, right? But we don't know, maybe with another person, but it could actually be that somebody is juggling thoughts. Somebody could be juggling jobs, trying to manifest finances, being that Capricorn energy right there, trying to work on themselves, right? So it could be that they're juggling their own self, right? Juggling their thoughts, juggling their job, doing their own thing for themselves, right? Juggling their own personal life, right? Not having to do with anyone else. So it could be that way, or it could be, yeah, somebody is juggling people, okay? So let me go off to the stone number 2, see what we got here. Okay, this is the owl, right? Insight and psychic vision. So maybe you could be dealing with someone like that, Scorpio, or it's you with that, right? Water signs are really psychic and intuitive and all that business, right? So this could be you right now. Maybe you've come into some special gifts, right? Maybe you finally started putting faith in the universe, and because of this, the universe has gifted you with things, right? Gifted you with insight, right? With psychic vision. And now, Scorpio, now you see it. Now you're seeing the truth in a lot of things. Your vision has been opened, kind of like your third eye, right? The purple, the sixth chakra. It invokes intuition, extrasensory perception, and inner wisdom. Yeah. Wow. Lucky you. Lucky you. So let's find out the answer to your question. Ooh. Another maybe, okay? You guys should see how I randomly choose these. And to get two maybes, there's not a lot of answers in the tarot that are maybes, right? Most of them are yeses, and then the next is no's, and then there's maybes. And look at that, two maybes out of this whole thing. So we have the Six of Swords. We have the sign of Aquarius right here. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be moving away from an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. But it's somebody is moving away from this individual, right? And that's what I see here. Or moving towards this individual, one or the other. But you're using your insight and your psychic vision to find out the conclusion of this answer to this question, right? And I think you know already. I think you know already. I don't even think you needed to ask a stone, right? Let's go ahead and see what the third one is. Okay, we got the frog, right? This is spiritual healing and cleansing, right? Yeah, emotional healing, right? So mostly emotional healing and cleansing, right? Spiritual too, yes, of course. So you could have come to the conclusion about some situation and now you are trying to heal from it because it really threw you for a loop. And you don't, you're shocked by it. So now you need this time to heal, right? Let's see what the answer to your question is. Well, finally, we get a yes. Three of Pentacles. You want to work something out, and it could be with that Capricorn. Or you could have Capricorn in your chart. Somebody wants to work things out with you. They want to heal with you. Possibly you're involved with somebody who has equal issues as you. Maybe different ones, but still the same, sort of, kind of, maybe. Right? And the bringing of you two together, maybe working this out together, that's what's going to complete the remainder of both of your healings. So it may be a time right now that you may have healed completely from certain situations, or they have, and there's still some things that need to be healed, but you can only be healed when you have each other. There's a possibility of that. That came to mind. The only way that you can heal from some past wounds is by healing each other, right? Communication, right? Because sometimes you need that. Sometimes you actually need just a really good best friend to communicate with, someone that you can actually get shit off your chest, because maybe you hold in a lot of stuff. Maybe you don't trust people enough to tell them anything because they make fun of you or they do something, whatever, right? Well, I mean, I guarantee you, if you're doing that to someone, they're going to one up and do it back. But people grow up, people grow older, and they realize things, and they realize who their real friends are, and who will actually fight for them and have their back. As you age, you get these kind of senses to know who's who and what's what. You actually get to the certain age in your life when you realize that no one that's around you is good. Oh my God, we all go through that. Like every single person in our life is a bad, toxic person, and we have to actually separate ourselves from these people. And if it means being alone just to start out and to start a new beginning, well, so be it. Because at least you're away from that toxic energy, right? You don't want that. Nuh-uh. You want to move forward triumphantly. And if a person has exited your life because of toxic energy, that person's smart, because they know they don't want to be involved in that. They know that they're better than that. And they want to live a happy, fruitful, abundant life. And the only way they can do that is by removing toxic energies, removing all that does not serve, right? Yeah. So you guys, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Yeah, because we are all about true love, happy, friendly, and loving over here. We have nothing to fear. Why? Because we are calm and cheerful. And as long as we're, loyal and true to our own hearts, we will bring in loyal and true people into our lives. People who are true and loyal to their own hearts, right? You want to attract what you put out. So let's attract some true love up in here, right? And yeah, that was for Scorpio, March 16th through 31st, 2020. Thank you so much for coming, cross watchers and Scorpios. My name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll see you guys next time.